With our newest release of Empower 2.3 come some of our most anticipated pieces, among which are tools that will change the way that educators and parents are able to advocate for their learners. This update is not automatic. If you want what you see, you need to put a request into the Empower help desk. If you need any help or have any questions, you can email us, and of course, we'll help with that. Schools are critical systems. The work that educators do is so vital that failure is not an option. We have to be able to diagnose and correct errors, as well as celebrate successes in real time, not only at the end of each reporting period, when it's too late by definition. Consider a nuclear power plant. Minor malfunctions in the operation of such a facility, if left uncorrected, can have disastrous results. Nuclear plants and other critical systems are constantly collecting data points and making small corrections in real time. There's little value in a siren that goes off after the meltdown. Without a reliable early warning system, it's never been easy for school administrators to keep their finger on the pulse of schools and make critical, timely, data-driven decisions. And in a performance-based model, where students may have their own placement and goals, it can be nearly impossible. Until now. We're so excited to present our new performance dashboard. Administrators can now set learning goals for entire groups of students, as well as custom goals for individuals. Then, using the data points that Empower collects in real time, we can get a holistic view of how different levels are performing compared to the set goals, as well as the depth of the learning that is happening. We can toggle this data and find out how we can celebrate and support different teachers and individual students when that help is needed most. We can be proactive instead of reactive. We can make slight adjustments immediately and avoid a meltdown. Empower has always excelled at monitoring mastery, and now we're adding to that the ability not just to see mastery, but movement. We're not simply reporting on progress anymore. We're not even just monitoring progress in real time. We're actually steering. I don't think I can overestimate the value of this next piece, the Empower transcript. This is a game changer. Since the beginning, one of the biggest challenges that has faced the personalized competency model has been translating student progress back into a traditional Carnegie type of language to present to universities and colleges. A lot of thought has gone into this, and many of you contributed to getting this right. We've also partnered with other institutions of higher education, as well as experts in the field, to provide this bridge from a traditional perspective to a performance-based perspective, one that really magnifies individual students' strengths and highlights the disciplines they've excelled in. We strove with this to offer not only a bridge, but flexibility to dial in the different aspects of the report, regardless of where you are on that bridge, with customizations for your district based on traditions or innovations in reporting achievements, like GPA, class rank, honors, etc. Now let me pivot to another exciting upgrade and build on the same ideas we're talking about. Another vital stakeholder in supporting a student's education is, of course, their guardian. This is the new parent portal. Parents have always been able to log into Empower, but their feedback has consistently been that Empower is giving them too much information up front. So we've developed this much simpler homepage for parents. Parents can immediately see if their child is on pace in each subject area. Then they can unfold the content to see scores on each learning target the student has been working on, and they can drill further down if they'd like and view the specific evidence that supports each score. Parents now have easy access to the real-time information they need to support their child's success. Another hurdle for some of those parents, and some Empower students as well, has been the language barrier. So with this release, we're giving users the ability to change languages, and Empower's tools can now be viewed in Spanish. In addition to empowering admins and parents, we're also introducing a much-awaited feature, which will revolutionize how teachers do professional development. Because Empower is a great way to deliver instruction, why stop at students? We believe that learning is lifelong, so we have built in the ability for users to toggle their account to act in different roles. This enables a teacher to interact with Empower as a learner and work on professional development with administrators and team leaders using Empower's teacher tools to build PD playlists and monitor and support the teacher's progress. This is neat. We have an increasing number of primary students logging into Empower, but the usefulness has been limited for them if they're still learning to read. So now Empower will read their activities to them.
Watch this video about reading.
Also in activities, a major need users have expressed is for students to be able to acknowledge that they've completed an activity without having to necessarily perform a task or get a score. For example, if a student is supposed to watch a video or remember to bring a permission slip, those might not be things they get scored on, but still something that we do want to monitor. Now teachers can set a step in an activity as a completion step, and learners can either check it off as done or let the teacher know that they have a question. I really like what we've done with the target browser. So here's the current target browser, and you can see some student data with this icon. And here's the upgrade for the target browser. In the past, we had to toggle between seeing who was working on something and who had it completed. Now we can see everything at a single glance. We did include a button up here if you want to toggle back to the older view. Another nice change to a current tool is that with Empower 2.3, we can switch to gradebooks from our different classes without needing to back up to the home page. We've also added a new filter here so that you can pull up the activities only in a certain playlist. Something else new you'll notice on this page is the quick task. Clicking this lets you create a simple activity right here so that you can enter a score without needing to create a full-blown activity. You're probably familiar with the Help section of the Empower menu. It used to have several PDF instructions for the most important tools. Now different roles will see sections with different resources that pertain to them. This will include those PDFs like before, as well as all of our tutorial videos and our new exemplar videos in which real-life teachers give us a tour of their Empower and tell us about how they're leveraging Empower to personalize in the classroom. These videos have been in our PD playlist as well as in the cloud, but now they're always on hand. And I really can't overemphasize how powerful these exemplar videos have been in building vision and excitement as well as inspiring new ideas, so don't miss them. We've been working really hard on these tools. We're excited to get them into your hands as you do that most important work of empowering and supporting learning in a personalized environment. Don't forget to put your help desk ticket in requesting Empower 2.3 to get your update.